Fun fact about me, my 21st birthday, I spent at a magic show.
Wow.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah. So you're a big magic fan?
Where was it?
Yeah, that was in the casino in Sydney, but also I go with the Pitch Perfect girls a lot to what's called the Magic Castle in Los Angeles. So the magicians would do these tricks, and one of them is like, guess a number between 1 and 100, and then he goes, now put your hand in my pants. And I'm like, seriously? That's supposed to me too. But I did it. And I felt around.
We should point out, hold it, pants are trousers, not underpants.
Oh, in this country?
Yeah.
When you say pants, we think you've gone right in for the Jordan.
No.
You mean
No, in like the trouser pockets.
Yes.
But they were kind of big trouser pockets. And then, so I had said the number 32, and then I reached around and he goes, keep reaching. And then I pulled out 32 cents.
Wow.
I was like, how did he do that? And then this other magician comes in and has this great trick where he asks everyone to give a number between 1 and 100 and another girl to get out her phone and to type in the numbers and to multiply it. And then it was a 10-digit number. And he's like, what could that be? And I'm like, somebody's phone number. So you type it in and it was his phone number. But then, guess what? So he had my Pitch Perfect friend's phone number because we'd called the number. And then the next day he asked her out on a date. And I was like, is this trick an elaborate ploy to get girls' numbers?
Yeah,
Is that an elaborate ploy to get numbers?
All of magic was originally devised for that. It just failed. No magician has ever gotten laid with magic.
But Rebel's been to the Oscars, and you presented at the Oscars a few years ago, didn't you?
Oh, I did. Yeah, at the 2020 Oscars, I got to present because I was in a hit movie, Cats. So they said, would you like to present, but you have to dress as a cat?
I have a picture. Help your head. This is the picture of your on stage, and it does look like there was a moment when, OK, this is a good idea, and then maybe this isn't such a great idea any longer. OK, this is... have a look at this on stage at the Oscars, and you will see what I mean.
So that's the cat look.
But we have this picture of you when the award's being given. Shall we put up the other picture with you? Because this is amazing. Can you see... there you go. So what I love about that is you're standing looking solemn and respectful, both dressed as cats.
Yeah.
Freddie, do you ever get starstruck? Because you've met most people, and most people are excited to see you, but you're a very down-to-earth kind of guy.
Cricketers, mainly, because then the ones you're growing up. But then I remember years ago, Elton John.
Wow.
Well, he's a cricket fan, and then when we won in 2005, he took an interest in some champagne for us to drink on the bus, and I had a charity function the following year, and he came and did it for us at Battersea Park. So he got his piano, and he did a bit of singing, and then he asked us to go and sing with him Rocket Man, because that became like the anthem of the trip.
Yeah.
Unbeknown to him, I can't sing. So he drags me up in his iPhone, so I started trying to sing it, and he sent me straight back off, back to my seat. But yeah, for me, it was always cricketers. And obviously, everybody on this couch tonight.
Just on Elton John, though, I have actually tongue-pashed Elton John.
What?
Yeah, it was at an Oscars after party, and he came in, it was 3 a.m. in the morning, it's just one of the crazy parties, and I thought he was coming in to kiss me in the cheek, and he full-on kisses me on the mouth, and we do a full-on tongue pash, and I'm like, it's Elton John.
Wow.
I'm just going to go with it. And it was incredible. It was so good.
I reckon I would as well.
Yeah.
You would.
Elton John, isn't it?
Yeah, it was
Rocket Man.
great, yeah.
You have to bend down.
Right, easy, will you?
Getting a bit wild.
David, I'm glad your mum isn't here to see what's being discussed. What would she say?
Well, she'd think it was all real.
Yeah. It's going to be... I think it's going to be huge.
It's going to be massive. It's so magical and spectacular. And just the fact that it has the world's... Apart from us, it also has the world's best dancers.
Oh, yes.
And they're insane. And it's all our real... It's not an effect. It's not CGI. It's all their real movement. And we had to learn in cat school all of that stuff.
So you actually did go to a cat specialist to learn how to be cats?
Yes, Miss Sarah was our cat teacher.
I mean, presumably
She's
she
great.
doesn't get a lot of work until something like this comes along. You see? I
This is her big break.
mean, yeah. So what did she teach you?
Yeah.
Give us a crash course in becoming a cat. What are the kind of beginning steps?
I mean, so day to day, it's like as a human being, we walk opposite arm, opposite leg. As a cat, it's same arm, same
Yeah.
leg. You know, you have to be aware that you have a tail and that you have ears on the top of your head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different little idiosyncratic things that you gotta.
And cats normally smell things
Yes.
before they see them. So you've got to go with the smell and then you move your eye line to it.
But there's
So
that
you,
thing,
like-
when a cat smells something like... I've got 3 cats at home right now. I hope they're at home. And when they smell something really intriguing, normally each other's arses, there's no polite way of putting it. They do this thing where it's not just a sniff, they sort of open their mouth, but they want to chew the smell, so they sort of go...
I could have used that, man.
Yeah. So it's funny you say the arse thing because I did most of my cat school with Sir Ian McKellen.
Wow.
And I did sniff his ass because we had to do a thing.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We had to.
And they say you're not a dramatic artiste.
I know. For hours, it's us on the floor like this. It's like Sir Ian, me, and they're just like your cats. You got to bond with each other and like do all this stuff. And everyone was taking it very seriously. Like no one didn't do it. So at one point, I'm just like, why am I sniffing Sir Ian McKellen's ass? But it was part of my training, and I just had to do it.
You've just got to,
Yeah.
just got to suck it up.
Yeah.
So you're going to do a trick for us tonight.
I will, yeah. And it kind of explains a lot about magic. You know, magic does not fool you because you're stupid. Magic fools you because it's stupid. You know, because the human brain wants to have beautiful, wonderful aha experiences. So if you want to fool somebody, you come up with something really, really stupid they don't want to think about. So if I may, Rebel, I'd like to do a magic trick just for you.
Yeah.
And everybody else will see the stupid. But with
Okay.
luck, you'll actually see something magical. You want to try that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay.
Well, step over here if we
Okay.
could. I want you to examine this rope.
All right.
here. It's just a normal piece of rope. If we stand
Yeah.
over here and
Yeah.
you can see. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Okay.
If you just do this, just like this, Rebel, and just spin it like this, they'll applaud over here, and then they'll applaud here, and then they'll applaud over here.
Okay.
And you can do that all yourself. You can spin your
Yeah,
castles.
okay.
Start over here,
All right.
start over there, do that over there. And then do that right there, right there. And then do that one over there. Do it big over there, do it big over there. So you do the magical, Rebel, and I will do the stupid. Now, setting up the stupid here, I want you to see there's nothing in my hands, nothing in my sleeves, and I'm going to show you something that they will think is really stupid and you will think is really magical. I take the rope here, you see you got the pieces here, and I'll take these scissors
Yeah.
and I'll just cut it. Just like that. Now, that's clearly cut, isn't it,
Yeah.
Rebel? Now, if you take the other side of that, take the bottom of that right there, take that. Now, if you just pull this really slow, watch this, Rebel. It goes right back together. Whoa. See that? Now you see the magic. Do your applause. Do your applause thing over here. Do your applause thing here. Applause thing over there. Now, Rebel, I want to show you a little bit of the stupid. I don't want you
Okay.
completely
All right.
left out. See, some magicians will take another little piece of rope, if you can believe that. You can get
Okay.
applause with that. I bet even
Yeah.
with the little one, you can get applause there. Yeah, you go ahead and take that. And what they'll do is they'll take that piece of rope and they'll put it in their hand like so. So they're holding it right here, okay?
Okay.
And they're holding it there. Now, when they bring this over like this, okay, watch it. They just add it in, and then you cut this piece, and you think you're cutting this piece, see? And then they throw that away somehow. And then, Rebel, we're going to do it for real, see? We take this and
Okay.
cut the real one there.
Yeah.
And then we do this really slow and easy so you can't miss it. Take that in there, Rebel. Take that in there. Now, Rebel, watch this. It'll go together right in front of you. Pull it nice and slow and easy. You'll see that right together right there. And then do your applause. Your applause over here. Applause over here. Now, I want to show you something. When you went on your 21st birthday to the casino, did they show you anything with wiffle dust?
I don't believe so.
You never saw wiffle dust? Wiffle dust is remarkable. Wiffle dust is like, you can see it all over the floor. Wiffle dust like this. And you see, this stuff This, don't worry about us wasting this. This is all
Okay.
recycled.
Yeah.
And if you just take take a little bit of this, okay, and hold that in that hand,
Okay.
and then what you want to do is do this exactly right. Hold your just right hand. You just
Right.
hold it over your shoulder like this, and no, just drop it very gently, right over your shoulder there.
Okay.
Feel the magic happening there. Now you're going to you drop it all there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you take this in this hand. Now watch this. And we'll take this Rebel, and we will, as before, we will cut it right here.
Yeah.
And now you're going to see this happen right in front of you here, Rebel. This is the
Okay.
part that's mind-blowing. Take the end of that in your left hand. Now, see those two ends right there?
Yeah, that's-
Sprinkle the wiffle dust over it. Sprinkle it over just slowly, and it'll heal right there in front of you. Look at that. All that right back together, Rebel. Isn't that
Come back
stupid?
over. That was amazing.
Isn't that just the stupidest
That's
thing?
it for Ben Gillette and Rebel Wilson. Rebel, I can't wait for you to watch that back.
Was something happening behind me? Or...
No.
It was
It was
amazing.
real magic.
It was amazing.